No, it's bar level 3,
Oh yeah, bar level 3 is the
door level 1.
TD clock kick. Did you add that to the list?
No.
Wait, there's actually like so many cards and references that in this main set.
Oh, were there actually?
Yeah.
Just go make a slide, man.
Ah, my man's making me do work. Wait,
I didn't know.
this
I
file
don't.
is view only. Fuck.
Is Davis here? At Avis. uh,
Nah, I can make it.
are
I'm
you
gonna
alive?
just do this.
Make a copy. I can you add the 3-2 T18? I learned today. I learned just now. It's important.
There's also a TD changer for it too. There's a changer for it in the TD, and there's a changer for it in the booster.
Okay. Oh,
My
wow.
man,
Who I am.
and a changer, and a changer.
Oh.
She's aware. She's awake.
I'm not gonna lie. I was skimming. I was like, pay one, drop one, burn two, snore.
There's like ways of EP and multiple ways to change into it, and that's why. And then just
Pay two, ditch one, sack this.
I think just like bar supports or something.
Is this good? This changer's not good. I guess like you can.
The
Have this
booster
card. You
has
can have
like
two of
one of those
these.
free changers.
Does it?
Yeah. I don't know if he's running much of this, if Steve is running much of the support in this, but there is support for it.
I put it to the list.
Yeah, I don't fucking
I don't
remember
think he's
the
playing
cards.
it.
I don't fucking remember the cards, dude.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming it'd be a Kafka, and I don't see a Kafka. Because why the fuck would anybody else change? That isn't a Kafka.
All I know is when looking through the set and talking to my locals about it. By the way, your webcam's not on.
Oh.
8 Door seems so fucking annoying to play against, or Door X looks so fucking annoying to
Oh
play
god.
against.
Ew. It makes a bleepy sound when you turn your camera on now.
I can't hear it because I've stream mode on.
What is the door level 1? And this is played if you have another copy of this, choose to one of your opponent's back rows, shoot it, send it, and then declare deck awaiting him, search your deck for one of the event. What's the event?
The event is a 1/1 salvage one or pop one of your opponent's front row cost zeros. And there's a back row to mix the event free.
It actually was more annoying. It's front row cost 1.
Cost 1 on the way?
Mm-hmm.
Even better.
Yeah, it does seem pretty good.
So it seems hella annoying.
How do you get the stock,
You can
though?
easily loop the combo. Wait, I told you there's a back row that makes the event free. Like Pyongkichi.
Does he play it? Or is that Mina?
It should be the level 0
His Mina
Mina.
cards look the same. I see it is. It's the one he plays 3 of. Well, he plays 3 of both of them. It's the second one.
Yeah. It also makes your level 1 combo a level 2 beat
Wait, a
stick.
door?
Yeah.
What the fuck? It makes this one with a door. That's crazy, actually.
No, let's make the 1/1 door. The 1/1 event door. It just
It does. It makes it a door.
No, it makes it so you can salvage.
Oh.
You can salvage it off door.
Oh, wait, that's fucking obnoxious.
Yeah,
Actually?
bro. I'm telling you, dude, this door level 1 combo shenanigans looks so fucking annoying to play against. Because the downside of these back row sniping combos is that you have poor selectivity. It's hard to loop the combo.
I agree.
But now you have a
Where's
fucking
the
1/0 event
hand?
that just instantly loop your level 1 combo.
Okay, but I mean, this door combo is kind of ass though. Level 3 combo.
Eh.
It's a salvage 2. It doesn't EP, does it?
There's a 2/1 that changes into it that also takes 3 CX.
Does he play it?
He's not playing because he's playing.
Oh, he's not playing it. But he's also not playing the changer for that either.
But 8 door seems also could be
How do you win the
annoying.
game?
You have a finisher on the same CX. And a stock shuffle on the same CX that also salvages your CX.
Freak to Mina, switch to... Oh, it's Icy Tail. Oh no, it's Shauna. It's Ditch 2, Burn 4, Shuffle 4. I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's also a 2-1 assist in the comments section that makes your EP also a finisher. It's like the Nino. Give a character to cancel burn 4.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
And
Double X.
And in yellow, there's a 3-2 Soshiro that salvages the door CX and lets you stock shuffle or get plus 2 hand on CX play.
That is probably the 3-2 Soshiro?
Yeah, it has 2 CXC text on it. I think it was like rare or uncommon. But yeah. The door next seems...
it's uncommon, I see.
Yeah, door seems hella obnoxious to play against. I don't know if it'll be good. It does have weakness where it seems like stock it
Yeah,
can be a problem. But
I do remember this card.
It looks...
I remember saying that you can
obnoxious.
do this plus double of the Ditch 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems obnoxious.
Obnoxious to play against. Not saying it will be
and then
meta guaranteed, but it would be.
I mean, because there's also the Kikoru Nay wannabe, and that card's annoying. I mean, if there's enough soul triggers, I assume there's enough soul triggers. It seems like there's a lot.
Yeah, Kikoru. I saw people are playing like triple empty 2 soul CXs for like Kikoru deck.
I saw that.
Just
because
it's for each soul trigger build.
It's for each soul trigger, yeah.
Yeah, so people are trying to make it so you can potentially burn 4 times off one combo.
Dude, you can do. This card has the potential to do 57 damage.
I don't know if you're milling that same CX multiple times, the same 3 of CX multiple times, but
no, bro, you play 6.
Well, you play.
You play 6 2 soul, 2 choice.
Hey,
how you gonna have the hand? That's not my problem.
That's crazy.
I don't even think there's 2 different 2 souls. I'm pretty sure there's only the TD.
I think you can get away with one if your finisher CX because there's a 0/0 that can. It's what's it called? What's that card in Kantai that searches any CXs?
Jinsu.
Yeah, there's that for yellow CXs.
Oh, that's pretty good. There's a Jinsu for yellow?
Yeah.
I'd play it just for... Oh, I guess it's Hagumi, technically, because Hagumi was the Jinsu for yellow CX for Bang Dream, but besides the point. What's your deck speed with this set, though? Like, that's my only problem with this door level 1, is how the fuck do you move through your cards?
You have an event, Rize. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. You don't have much deck speed, and you don't have that much compression. But
the
it's
Kikoru
like
deck at least gets Aincrad, so like that's something.
Well, I'm pretty sure level 1 combo was also a Maguro or something.
Yeah, I think the Kikoru is. Wait, the TD one is a. No, the TD one's a shitty D side combo. That's why I didn't add it. I don't think I added it at least.
You did add it.
I did. Oh fuck! I guess I had a soul trigger
on it. Wait, 4 more.
Yeah, it's the D side card.
Damn, a little stinky. Alright.
They had a level 1 combo in the booster, right? Surely?
Not for choice that I remember.
No, they no, they were shot.
Yeah, they have 8 shot support, which I think
you could probably play.
We went from a set that has 8 win support to a set that has 8 shot support.
That's crazy.
And they're both probably garbage.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's start this.
Okay.
Hey guys, Kevin here from the Strictly Broken TCG team, and we are here with the Best Ever Set Review Show episode 92. Only 8 more to 100. We are here... Wait, speaking of 8, we are here for Kaiju number 8. Wowee. With me, as always, we have Mr. Jason Malik to be the co-host, and he'll be rating the cards today and talking about the cards while I'll be reading it. Kaiju number 8, Shonen Jump series, I think, came out last year. Had some pretty good OPs and EDs. That's all I know. I didn't watch the anime myself, but they had One Republic doing the EDs for some reason. I heard season 1 is good, but I heard good
I
stuff
like
about
I
season 1.
like the the manga for the first like chunk where season 1 was.
The whole gimmick of the set is gonna be event based. Each of these Defense Force characters are able to equip their own weapons to do powerful effects, kinda. But we'll talk about it when we go through the set review. Shout out to our sponsor, Strictly Broken Nova TCG. If you want to buy Weiss Schwarz product from North America, you can check them out. Strictly Broken if you're looking for English Weiss Schwarz product, and Nova TCG if you're looking for Japanese Weiss Schwarz product. Shout out to Weiss Tea Time for providing us with these slides and helping us with the show. She has a very good website you can check out on weissteatime.com. I think that's all it is. She has translations as well as deck lists for English and a whole bunch of ruling articles to help you with your gameplay. Quickly going over our rating system, we rate stuff from a scale of 1 to 5. 1 stars being cards not worth picking up. 2 stars are going to be your niche or tech cards you might want to pick up a few copies of. 3 stars are cards we consider worth testing. 4 stars are going to be your good staples, stuff like Brainstorms, EP Healers, and Rickies. And 5 stars are your highlight cards. These are going to be the cards you want to build around. With that being said, we're going to start off with the TD cards for Kaiju number 8. Alright, starting off with 00 Mina. When it's placed in station hand, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put them back on top in any order. And when it's placed in station hand, you can pay 1, discard a climax to salvage a climax. And it has a soul trigger.
It's Ina. Ina is a pretty good card. Hololive played 4 of it. This set has a Gura wannabe, so it's probably gonna be a pretty good card. I'll give it a 2. I don't think it's like crazy, but you will definitely. It's a reason to buy the TD for sure.
It's one of the few CX swaps in the set anyway. It's not a bad one either. So every other deck will also play as one of at least. I don't remember if there's any other CX swap besides the on def one that's in green.
No idea.
1-0 Kikoru. For each other Defense Force or Kaiju character, this gets plus 1k. So with a full board, she is a 6k cross turn. When it attacks, if you have the choice 6 in your 6 area and you have 4 more other Defense Force or Kaiju characters, salvage 1 Defense Force or Kaiju character, and not salvage it. You can choose a Defense Force or Kaiju character in your waiting room. You can either add a hand or set a stock, and if you send a stock, this turn just gets plus 2k power, and it has a soul trigger as well.
Yeah, so this is the combo from D side. It was like a double R in D side. It was basically never played. It was really bad. It's still really bad. Only decided to bring it up because it is a 1-0 soul trigger choice combo, and this is the only other choice level 1 combo, or the only choice level 1 combo, I should say. So I'm probably gonna give this a 1 though. I think this card's like kind of stinky. Full board, I'm good, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next we have 3-2 Kikoru. When it's placed in station hand, you may heal 1, and once attacks, you can pay 1, discard 2 cards. If you do, send the bottom 3 cards of your opponent's deck to waiting room, then deal X damage to your opponent, where X is equal to the level 0's milled.
This is just a level 0 icy tail. It's fine. Nothing to write home about, but it's an auxiliary finisher nonetheless. Give it a 2.
2-1 Reno. When you pay the cost for your character's change effect, you may use 1 marker underneath this card as a placement of stock. It is a level assist, and on play you can put the top card of your deck underneath this face down as a marker.
I mean, this is just a level X that is basically free if you're ever gonna change, and there's changes in the set, so it's like a pretty fine card, and it's in green where like the main changer is. So I'll give it a 2. It's fine.
Ooh. 2-1 Kafka. Change at the start of your CX phase. You can pay 2, ditch 1, sack this. If you do, choose the 3-2 Kaiju number 8, picture below, and place it on this card's former slot. Then you can act, rest 2 of your characters, and choose 1 of your characters. This turn against the following ability, when this card's battle points reversed, you may stock a Defense Force or a Kaiju character from your waiting room.
So if you don't need your back row this turn, or you use like the 2-1, you can go like use this, rest both of your back row, play down 2 of these, rest them both, and it basically pays for 1 full changer, and then you change these, which isn't too bad. And then obviously the level X will also make them a little bit bigger. It's fine for like a TD changer. I didn't even know it existed at first, so I had to figure that out. It's cool. I don't think it's like super crazy, but it's a nice changer if the level 3 combo gets big. I don't think it actually gets big during your opponent's turn. But Hannah's going to be a what is it? Premium? Yeah, probably. I don't know what plussing the set has right now. But yeah, I'll give it a 2. I think it's cool. Maybe I'll give it a 3 actually. It could be good. It's neat. Spark charging is cool.
3-2 Kaiju number 8. When it's placed on stage from hand or by the effective change, if you enter defense force or Kaiju character, this turn this gains a vulnerability. When this card's battle points reversed, you may send that character to clock. Then when it attacks, if you the bar CX in your CX area, you may pay 1, discard 1. If you do, burn 2, and this turn is plus 1k power, so it's clock kick, burn 2.
Yeah. Pretty, it's undercosted because it has no other effect, which I think is fine because this card is pretty cheap to resolve. 7 stock for triple clock kick, burn 2, assuming you get the reverses. Does get extra power, so it's 12 by itself before anything else, which isn't too bad. I think it's pretty reasonable this gets reverses if there's not a lot of standby decks around. I'd give it a 3. I think it's fine. It's a very straightforward combo, at least.
It is a most basic combo. You don't need to have too much other stuff to play around with it.
Yeah, you can play this with like the best deck possible, I think, and just play that way.
1-0 event. All players shuffle all cards from their waiting room into their deck. So mutual free fresh event.
Yeah, really good with one of the other finishers we'll talk about. Honestly, just good for any of the finishers that do like large instant damage, even the clock kick burn 2, I think. It's also in the color. It's also a way for you to get fake deck speed, like extra, I shouldn't say fake deck speed. It's for you to get like extra deck speed since you just get a 1-0 free fresher. Because if you were here before the stream, like before we started, we were talking about how Kaiju No might not have a lot of deck speed. So this is a way to fix that for sure. I will give this a 3. I think these effects are usually strong, and the decks that play them tend to be pretty decent.
Tonight, what's going on? Tonight, there's going to be a product stream. We probably won't stream it because it'll be a couple hours after the stream. But yeah.
And there was a little wink, nudge, nudge mentioning the Elizabeth Climax combo, Elizabeth Climax name. So now people are assuming there's going to be a ban list, which would be kind of crazy.
Mutual free freshers don't get printed often.
They do not, and that was also why I put this on here. I think these are very rare to see print, and they usually do see play in the sets they're printed in.
Yeah, Kimono Friends played it, Kill a Kill played it, some Amagami
Madoka
list plays it.
Madoka played it, Fate played it.
Fate definitely plays it, yeah. Fate was crazy with the card.
There was something recently. Oh, Pixar just got one, right?
A mutual free fresh?
I think Pixar also just got a mutual free fresh, didn't it?
Not that I remember. We literally did it last week.
I don't remember. Yeah, I know. I thought one of the events was a free fresh event. I might be mistaken.
No,
I feel like something recently.
I think you're mistaking.
I could be.
All right.
So, I might have seen this spoiler around the same time.
Wait, I literally did this spoiler during spoiler.
No. When I was looking through cards, like when I was just perusing cards, I probably saw this. Anyhow.
All right, starting off yellow. 0-0 Soshiro. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may discard 1 card. If you do, reveal the top card of your deck. Then choose 1 level extra lower character from your waiting room at the hand, or X is equal to the level of the card revealed. It is a common Rico effect. And during this card's battle, when the damage you take is cancelled, you may return this to hand.
It's Rene at the double R. That is just kind of, I guess, what happens. And card is good. They realize it's good. It gets upshifted. So yeah, good card. I'll give it a 4. I love Rainy Rico. I think Rainy Rico is pretty sick.
Come on, man. We gave old Rainy a 5 when we did the whole live.
Did we?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Okay, well, times have changed. Probably won't give it a 5. Also, because I think this isn't Hollow Live, and I do think that matters.
Okay.
So,
even Hollow Live, outside of the Cali deck, they didn't even play more than like 1 or 2 of it.
Yeah, most decks only played like 2. I guess Kanata plays like 3 sometimes because it's red. But
0-0 Kikoru. When it's sent from stage to waiting room, so on death, you may pay 1, clock yourself 1. If you do, search your deck for a level 1 or lower character. And alarm, if this is on top of your clock, at the start of your CX phase, choose 1 character this turn against the following effect. When this card's battle points reversed, you may send a character to stock. If you do, kick out the bottom card of your opponent's stock. It is...
Yes, this is Mocha.
Yeah.
It is Mocha Ricky from Bang Dream, which people might have started seeing more recently now that it's out. That card didn't see any play until the stupid level 0 came out and it being really relevant to the color. There's a chance this sees play because I don't think there's another Ricky. There's the Savage Ricky and the TD that we didn't really mention because I didn't think that card was all that great. But who knows? I'll give it a 2. It's like okay. It is not my favorite kind of Ricky timing, but
Oh, he's on death rather than on reverse.
Yeah.
People,
For sure.
people not liking the I Ricky back in Oshinoko. Those are
Well,
their
they started
times.
iRicky because it was also a condition, right? That was partially why.
That was
too.
like mandatory, but it's not. Didn't feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
3/2 Kikoru. If you have 4 more other characters, this gets -1 level hand. During your turn, if you have another Kaiju character or Defense Force character, this gets plus 2500 power, so be 11k offensive. And the following ability, when this card's battle points reverse, you may send that character to memory. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you may discard 1 card. If you do, put the bottom card of your clock into stock.
Perfectly fine early play. 4 more 11k memory kicker.
Is this just the AOT Aaron one? Not Aaron.
Aaron doesn't memory kick. Oh, it is. It is the Aaron Titan. I think you're right. Wow, I forgot that card existed. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, that card was good. I liked Aaron Titan. I'll give it a 3. Salt Lily, that's fake set. Nice try.
Oh, Tazusa? Yeah, okay, but Tazusa wasn't yellow.
True.
Or was her name Tazusa? Yeah. I don't fucking remember anymore.
It wasn't Yuija. Yeah, I think it was Tazusa. It's the blonde one.
Yeah, the blonde one. 3/2 Kikoru. When it's placed on stage from hand, search your deck for up to 1 Defense Force Kaiju character, show your opponent and hand shuffle your deck. And when this attacks, if you have the choice CX in your CX area, you may pay 1, discard 1 Defense Force or Kaiju character, then choose up to 1. I would choose 1 Kikoru's personal weapon X0112 from your wing and put it underneath this card face up as a marker. If you do, mill 2, and for each soul trigger milled before the following effect, deal 4 damage to your opponent. This is for each soul trigger milled, so if you mill a 2 soul CX, you will burn 4 twice.
Yeah, I think this card has a ton of potential. It can deck bin your non-soul triggers out of your deck with its on-play effect. It can grab extra copies of itself if you need it, so the sculpting is pretty low. The 1/0 event is a really good event. We saw it in Sao, and it was really good there. And that deck didn't even play like that many soul triggers, I don't think, but it did play Alice, I guess.
I mean, they really played it just for mill 4.
Yeah. But it was still relevant, and obviously Kali level 1 combo is this effect on a combo. And the effect is cheap because it markers the event, which I think is like fine. It kind of cringe that you can't ditch the event. I wish you could, but because like milling out your deck could actually be like a problem potentially. But I do think this card is really cool. I think this is a really good build around. It's probably one of the more interesting top ends in the set. So I would probably give this a 5. I think it's with seeing cards like the Enos CX swap, it gives me faith that you could probably play a pretty saturated CX lineup. And you could be funny and play stuff like the 2 soul CX from the TD and stuff, if you so wished.
I will say there is a support card that will make your choice CXs have a soul trigger.
Fantastic. I was like, it's literally like nay. Okay. Is it her choice or is it all choice?
All choices.
Do you remember? Okay, so if you want to,
and it's a 1/0, not a 2/1, so you're not forced to spend a stock.
That's good. Yeah, I think this card's good. I like it.
Pretty good. 1/1 Asao. If there's a marker underneath this gains a large kaiju effect, trait as well as the following ability. You can pay 1, rest this, then choose 1 of your opponent's character, bounce it. The level assist to Defense Force and Kaiju characters, and when it's placed on stage from hand, build top card deck. If it's a Defense Force or Kaiju character, put underneath this card face down as a marker. So pretty much just a bouncer level assist.
Yeah, I mean,
it
is a pretty cheap bounce.
Because they usually are pay
It is
2.
cheap. They're usually pay
Bounce.
2 tap. This is pay 1 tap because it has to have a marker. So if it ever loses the marker, it can't. This card actually not bad though. I would actually give this card like a 3. I think if you actually needed bouncers, like if it was really relevant, this is really sufficient as a bouncer.
And
And it's a level X too. So it is still pay 2, but you could keep doing it every turn, right? It doesn't like pop the mark or anything. So being able to do, if you needed to bounce like over turns, this is so much better than the fucking 2-1s. It's a level lower, and it's a stock cheaper. That's good for a bouncer. That's good for sure.
2-1 social roll. If you have 4 more other defense force or kaiju character, this gets plus 6k power, so it's 10k cross turn. On play from hand, if you have 2 more other defense force kaiju characters, you can draw 2. If you do, discard 2. And when this card is placed on stage from hand, if you have 4 more other defense force character, put a defense force character from your waiting room into stock.
I love Yuri Alpha. Woo! 4.
Yeah, good card.
Good card. You will probably play this in the choice deck. You might put this in most decks, to be honest.
If you can splash yellow,
which I mean, the Rico exists, and yellow is. This has only 3 colors, I'm pretty sure, so it's pretty easy to splash yellow. Yeah, good card. Big fan.
2-1 social roll. This one's hard to talk about because we don't know the finisher yet, the whole deck yet, but 2-1 social roll. When it's placed on stage from hand, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 card from among them, add a hand, send it, put the rest on top of your deck in any order, then discard 1. And in your CX phase, if you have the door CX in your CX area, you may send this waiting room. If you do, choose up to 1 of the 3/2 Mina from your hand, place on stage in this card's former slot. So it changes to the EP combo, or changes to combo.
Yeah. So we can use the power of having read this already to say, as a changer, based on what this combo does, and we'll talk about it, I think this is actually really good. The combo, I don't know how good the combo itself is going to be, but the combo does afford to use this. Which is good. This is really, really good. This is the kind of changer I wanted to see with this level 3 combo. So that works. I'll give it a 3. It's about as good as this level 3 combo is. So you will probably play this, because otherwise I don't know why the fuck you're playing this combo.
So think about it as similar to like the Kanata package, but then
it's like
it's
literally Kanata on the first turn and then worse after, right?
Well, you get finishers on the CX, so you get to play a natural level 1 combo.
Yeah. Okay. True. That is good. So you get to play a level 1 combo and then play your finisher and the EP in the mid game together. That's pretty good.
2-1 Kikoru. If you're 4 more defense force or kaiju character, this gets -1 on 1 hand. Once attacks this turn, just gets plus X power. X is the number of your opponent's character times 1000. So your opponent has a full board. She swings at 11k, 12k with CX. And when this card's battle opponent's reversed, you may sack the choice CX from your 6 area. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up 3 cards from among them, add them to the hand, send the rest to wing room, and until the end of your opponent's turn, this gets plus 2k power and hand encore, so it becomes a 8k on defense.
So I actually don't hate this card. I usually don't like these combos, but I will say I think this one is actually pretty alright. Especially if you wanted to play like choices. This makes a lot of sense to play. Again, full board is it's still cringe, because it's also the same reason I don't like the level 1 choice combos. I don't like the full board condition to get there. But this card having hand encore means it'll stick over turns. I do like the Scarlet from Nikke, because it had hand encore. Not as loopable though, I guess, but this is fine. I'll give it a 2. Is there a lore reason? I'm assuming it's because they're a squad, right? Aren't they like a squad of people?
No idea.
That's my assumption. I don't know.
Or finisher didn't need a full board.
I don't know. No idea.
3/2 Soshiro. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can heal up to 1, and this turn, this gets plus 4500 power, so it's a 12/5 on play. When it attacks, if you the shot CX in your CX area and you have another defense force or kaiju character, you may pay 2, discard 2 cards, and put the SW 2.2033 underneath this card face up as a marker from your waiting room. If you do, deal 1 damage to the opponent twice, and this turn, this gains a following ability. When this card's battle point is reversed, you may send the character a clock. So it's a Cocoachino and a Clock Kick.
I don't love this card all too much. The event does help you get reverses, which is cool. And then I think it also gives you back the hand for playing the event. But
Pretty expensive.
I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. It's like 9 stock to triple without even playing the events.
TD combo more efficient.
The TD combo is significantly more efficient for just making the making it a burn 2 instead of burn 1. And there's no reverse on that. The Clock Kick is the only part that reverses, so you could still get more damage. Yeah, I mean, I do prefer the TD combo to this card. I would give this like a 2. I don't think this is that great. And it's a shot, which is also its own problem.
Shot support, man. Yeah.
Is there shot support? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. 3/2 Kikoru. If this is in your front row, all your defense force or kaiju character gets plus 1k power and hand encore. And when it's placed on stage from hand, if you have another defense force or kaiju character, you may discard 1 defense force or kaiju character. If you do, send all your opponent's stock into their deck. Your opponent shuffles their deck, then put an equal number of cards from the top of your deck into stock, so it's a stock shuffle.
I mean, this card's fine. If you want to play the door deck, though, there is a better stock swap for the door deck, or stock swap shuffle for the door deck. But generically, I mean, this card's like fine.
Even Ace Standby, this is like a great target too.
Yeah, if Ace Standby is good, it gives all your cards hand encore at 1k. That's pretty strong, actually. This has been played. Yeah, I mean, I'd give this card like a 3, 4. I give this card like a 4. I think this card's pretty cool. I like the. I don't know why the stock shuffle has to be costed, but.
Oh well.
Yeah.
0/0 Soshiro. When a 6 with a shot trigger is placed in a 6 area, choose 1 character. This turn gets plus 1500 power. And its act, pay 1, tap self, 5 card brainstorm, but can only hit off shot CXs. Salvage brainstorm.
I'm good. I'll give it a 2. I don't think it's very good. I haven't even seen the shot level 1, the shot other combo, and I'm not looking forward to it.
0/0 Soshiro. When this attacks, you can pay 1 if you do, Twin Drive. And at the start of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this to an empty front row slot. Free runner.
Sure, it's okay. Twin Drive free runner, I'll give it a 2. It's fine. It's like free runner, and then if it lives, it'll be Twin Drive. Why they said your shot trigger? I don't know. Good question.
0/0 Kikoru. When a 6 is placed in your opponent's 6 area, you may send a stock. And it's a spam, bowl, check 3, brainstorm.
This is a good card.
This is like the card in Superstars. Spam, bowl, check 3, brainstorm with can let you stock.
Yeah, it's good. I like this card. I'll give it a 3. I think I like it.
0/0 Soshiro. If you have 5 or more hand, this gets 2k power, so it's a 3/5 cross turn. And if all your characters are, and it continues, all your other characters with Kafka in his name loses the Kaiju trait. And when this is placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, discard 1 card. If you do, search your deck for a defense force or Kaiju character. Drop search. 3/5 drop search, basically.
Sorry, it's just Miko. That's fine. It's not Miko, but it's like that vein of drop search. It's fine. I'll give it a 2.
My man's calling him Miko. The first meta one was probably like Konosuba. Megumin drop search.
I don't know, man. It's Miko. Sorry.
Okay, man. 0/0 Soshiro. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may discard SW2033 event. If you do, just look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose up to 2 defense force kaiju characters from among them, show them to your opponent, add them to hand, and send the rest of them. Yeah, another thing I just realized is that you have to play 4 copies of this event if you want to play a shot finisher.
You sure do. You sure do. Yeah, I mean, this card itself is fine. The card it has to discard is not fine. So I'll give it a 2.
Yeah,
like, the effect is strong. If it discarded anything better than the card
technically +1 or 3. 1/0 Kokoru. If you don't have another copy of this, all your other CXs with a choice trigger in any area gains soul trigger. So this is the one that gives all your CXs, all your choices soul triggers. And during your turn, all your other defense force Kaiju character gets +1k. I forgot to mention it, but this card itself has a soul trigger.
That is good. I'll give this card like I'd give this like a 3. I think it's good. If the choice deck is good, this card is really good. Probably. If you're gonna play choice with the 2-1 maybe.
1-0 Kikoru. When it's placed in stage from hand, this turn is plus X power. S is equal to the number of your defense force or kaiju character times 500. So if you play this on a full board, this becomes a 7k. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you may discard 1 card. If you do, choose one of her axe weapon in your waiting room, add to the hand.
This is fine. This is like a 2. It just gives you the event back, which is the bonder.
Yeah,
no, so if it has soul trigger though, this would be good.
Yeah, effective make this. You know, that's true. There's no card that makes the event have a soul trigger either.
Yeah, that's
but I guess you're marking the event.
Yeah, when you told me climax, I was kind of hoping it was gonna be the event, but yeah, then I realized the same thing, that you have to eat the event, so you don't want it to have a soul trigger.
2-1 Kikoru. During your turn, if you're another 2-1 Reno, this gets +4k power. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you can discard 1 defense force or kaiju character. If you do, spawn the 2-1 Reno. Reno is okay, but
yeah, the 2-1 Reno itself is actually like a fine card, but I think I'd rather just play the 2. If I'm gonna spend a stock, I'd rather just play the 2-1 Reno to do what I'm doing. So I'm good. I'll give this a 1. I don't think this is very good.
Unfortunate. 3-2 Soshiro. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can choose up to one of the door CX in your waiting room, add to hand, and this turn this gets +1k power. The door CX is the EP combo and the finisher combo for the door deck that we'll talk about later. And when the door CX is placed in your CX area, if you have another defense force or kaiju character, choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve it. You can either A, look at the top 5 cards of the deck, choose up to 2 defense force or kaiju characters from them, add them to hand, and send the rest to the waiting room, or B, send all your opponent's stock into the waiting room, and they put the equal number of cards from the top of their deck into stock, so it's an actual stock swap.
So this card is really good. I think this is like one of the cards that probably makes the door deck feel really appealing. Because obviously this works with your finisher. This does work from back row, so you can play this down. And if you're gonna like dirtle for a turn, you can use the plus. If not, you can use the stock swap. This can also help you pay for the burn, which is really good. It'll just give you back 2 cards for your finisher, which we'll talk about. So I think this card is really good. I'd give this a 3. This is about as good as like the door top end package is. It just really depends how good it is, but it has a lot of potential, I think.
0-0 Asao.
I'm a believer now.
When it's placed on stage from hand, choose one of your characters with Asao in his name, which is the only other one is the 1-1 assist we saw earlier. And when it does not have a marker underneath it, choose up to 1 defense force or kaiju character in your waiting room, put underneath that card face down as a marker. Then you can discard 1 card, sack this, and salvage a defense force kaiju character. So it's just a helmet in the foremost.
Unfortunate. This is the worst vanilla helmet. I'll still give it a 2 because it's a helmet. I don't know if there's a better one. This is when you tell me there's a better one, so I don't have to give this a 2. Please.
I don't remember. Unfortunately, I do not remember.
Okay, well, it's a 2 then. It's a 2 until there's another helmet.
There might be a search helmet, if I remember correctly. Alright, 0-0 Soshiro. When it's placed on stage from hand, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 event from among them, show the opponent, add a hand, send the rest to the waiting room, and if you add a card to hand, discard 1 card. And when your other defense force and kaiju characters attack this turn, this gets +2k power, so if 2 characters attack before this becomes a 5k.
Card actually gets pretty big for an event revamp. It's actually not too bad, to be honest.
This is similar to the slime one, the slime event Rize.
Did that card actually get that much power?
I think it was 1-5 base and gains 1-5 per other character that attacks, so
sure.
I think that one might hit cap at 4-5.
Sure. I mean, this card's fine. If you're going to play more than like 4 events, I think this card is really good. If you're only going to play 4 events, you probably don't need this, but it is deck speed. And I have not seen another deck speed card yet, so that's a +1. We'll give it a 2.
0-0 Kaiju number 10. When it's placed on stage from hand, you have 2 more defense force or kaiju characters. You may draw 1 if you do discard 1. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you may pay 1, clock yourself 1. If you do, set your deck for up to 1 cost 0 or lower defense force or kaiju character whose level is equal to or lower than your level. Place the stage in any slot and shuffle your deck afterwards.
This card's good. Jaw drop and spawn rookie helps the fact that you're only the card. The other rookies aren't that good. I'll give this a 3. I think this is fine.
Damn, better than the other rookie.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Jaw drop is really strong, man.
Draw drop is strong. We saw that on Amagami. 0-0 Kikoru. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose up to 2 vanilla 1-0 Kikoru from your waiting. Put them on the bottom of your deck in any order. Those vanillas do have a soul trigger. And when it's placed on stage from hand, choose one of your other defense force or kaiju character. This turn gets plus 2k power. It's supposed to help set up your finisher, but you're forced to run vanillas.
Sir, they're not vanilla, they're 45 with a soul trigger.
Okay. This is the only shuffle back. This might be the only shuffle back that I remember.
It's not even like a shuffle back. It's like, it shuffles back to vanilla. If it was another shuffle back, this would be a lot better. Like an actual one, but I'm gonna give this a 1. I don't think this is very good. I can see the world where you do play it, but that's really smudge. Like, if you have to fill your deck with a fucking 4500 soul trigger vanilla, I'm good.
0-0 Kikoru. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose up to one of your opponent's characters, send it to Mary, and then your opponent places that character on stage in any slot. So blink effect. And when it's reversed, you may reveal up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. If you revealed 1 or more, choose up to 1 defense force or kaiju character from among them, add a hand, send the rest waiting room, discard 1. Rize. On reverse Rize.
I hate on reverse Rize. 2. Go next.
Deck speed.
I hate these cards. I hate these cards so much.
1-0 Soshiro. During your turn, this gets plus 4k power, so 7k on your turn. When a CX with a shock trigger is placed in your CX area, look at the top card of your deck, put it on top of your deck or into the waiting room, and this turn this gains the following ability. When this card's battle opponent's reverse, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is level 1 or higher, add to the hand.
For the deck it's in, it's a 2, otherwise it's a 1. So I'm just gonna give it a 1 because I think the shot deck looks like ass.
Uso.
I've yet to see another combo. Is it a level 0 combo? Probably.
Level 1 combo. 1-0 Soshiro. When the shot CX is placed in your CX area, if you have another defense force or kaiju character, until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gains belong to ability. When it attacks, you may pay 1. If you do, Twin Drive. And when it's a front attack, you may return this to hand. When it attacks, this turn, this gets plus X power, X to the number of your other defense force or kaiju character times 500. So a full board is a 6-5, 7-5 with a CX.
1.
Overall.
1. I'm not playing Kato. Go fuck yourself.
Yo, man, but you can Twin Drive the shots.
It's a shot.
You can trigger 2 shots, dude.
No.
1-1 Kikoru. When you use this card's backup, if you have another defense force or kaiju character, you or your opponent mills 3, and it's a 2k backup.
Fine card, 2. Perfectly fine. Whatever.
1-1 Soshiro. If the cost of the character cross from this is 0 or lower, this gets plus 1 level 1 plus 3500 power, so it becomes a 8k level 2. At the start of your Encore step, if you don't have another rested character in your front row, you can pay 1. If you do, rest this.
Nope.
Power to Encore.
Give it a 1. Give it a 1.
This might be only 1-1 in 8 standby.
Well, sucks. They're 1-1 that. If it's only 1-1, they're 1-1's ass.
1-0 Shinomiya Kikoru's personal weapon X0112. Mill 4.
AX. Wow.
X. Mill 4, choose up to 1 level X or lower defense force or kaiju character from your waiting room at a hand. X is equal to the sum of the soul triggers milled.
So I do like this event a lot. Obviously, this event is only as good as the number of soul triggers in your deck, realistically, when you're not playing a deck like Alice, where the goal of this card is to say, oh, it mills 4 Pog. So I'm going to give this a 3 because it's only really playable, I think, in the choice deck. I don't really think I could see people splashing this. Maybe I'd be wrong, but even then, it's like only okay if it's not playing a bunch of soul triggers.
2-1 Hoshina Soshiro's personal weapon SW2033. If you don't have a defense force or kaiju character, this cannot be played in hand. Choose one of your characters. This turn against the following ability. When this card's battle opponent is reversed, salvage 1 character. And then you choose one of your opponent's character, move it to an opponent's empty slot.
Perfectly fine card for what it's doing for the combo. The combo itself is just not that good, and it's really expensive, so it makes playing this card like really hard to justify. This card needed to like refund the stock or something, or be free. So I'm gonna give it a 1. I don't think it's good enough.
Blue 7. That's it for yellow. Starting off with green. 3 colors only, so we're making good pace.
Yeah. True.
0-0 Reno. Continuous. All your defense force or kaiju character gets plus 500 power. When the bar CX is placed in your CX area, if you have 3 more other characters, choose 1 level extra lower defense force or kaiju character from your waiting room. You may add it hand, where X is equal to the number of bar CXs in your waiting room. The bar CX, not any bar CX.
Yep.
And when you trigger a CX, you may discard 1 CX. If you do, look at the top card of your deck, put it on top of your bottom of your deck, then choose 1 defense force or kaiju character in your waiting room, add to hand.
Yeah, I think this combo is actually like pretty good. I think level 0 combos that have like good back row effects, i.e. this card or like the one from Pad, etc., are really good. Makes playing 8-bar playable. If you want to play like the Kafka, I think this is good. We did learn with Grisaya, I think, that a 3 or more condition is real on your combo, unfortunately. It does make it harder to play, especially early, but I think it is still fine. So I will give this card a 3. I think this card is like pretty neat, and it has 2 good back. It has like 2 perfectly real back row effects.
You don't feel bad. There is gonna be like a 1-0 that you can tap to, kind of like a Nikkei. So you don't
Cool.
So you can feel double these in the back row if you need to. 1-0 Kaiju.
The Jackal. Okay.
1-0 Kaiju number 8. When this is placed on stage from hand or by change, you may discard 1 card. If you do, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Use up to 1 level 1 or higher card from among them, show it to opponent at the hand, and send the rest to waiting room. And when it attacks, if you have another defense force or kaiju character, this turn this gets plus 1500 power. So it's 5/5 on attack, and it's a on-play Fuka.
Well,
or level 1 or higher Azusa.
If you're playing the bar deck, I can see playing this. In any other deck, I probably would not play this. So I'm going to give this a 2.
Deck speed, deck speed, deck speed.
Deck speed, deck speed, deck speed. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
0-0 Kafka. If all your characters are defense force or kaiju, this gets plus 1 level, plus 1500 power. So it's a 3k level 1. At the start of your opponent's attack phase, you may move this to an empty front row slot with a character in a slot across from it. So it's a 3k level 1 chaser.
Bro, I'm getting like fucking Attack on Titan Whiplash, man. Like everything just feels. It reminds me of Attack on Titan final season.
And Hololive
exactly
combined.
Marker. And yeah, ugh, I mean this card's fine. It's a 3. It's like perfectly fine.
If you need plus and 0, it's a good card.
Yeah, it's a chaser. It's fine. 3k level 1 chaser.
0-0 Reno. When it's placed on stage from hand, choose 1 opponent's character until any opponent's next turn. Against the following ability continues. This cannot move to other slots, so anti-run. And you can discard 1 card, send this to the bottom of the deck. If you do, search your deck for a defense force or kaiju character. It is a search helmet.
Fantastic. Good first effect. Search helmet, good. The other helmet's a 1. This is like a 2. But like a solid 2. Like you play like 1 of this.
It's like
I'm really happy you're playing 1 of it.
Yeah, similar to the same vein as whatchamacallit? The one in EK, where you can just also use this to stun your opponent's.
Yeah, Maiden. Exactly.
Stun your opponent's board.
What are their names, Kevin? Come on, bitch. You've seen that deck enough times.
Fuck you. No, I don't.
You don't? Really?
I actually don't know. Actually, there's been a lot of DKs in my locals, but the problem is I've not been going locals recently because of my cough.
Oh my god.
0-0 Kafka. If you are level 1 or higher, this gains the following ability. Auto change. You can send this to waiting room at the start of your CX phase. If you do, choose the 1-0 Kaiju number 8, which was the one we just talked about 2 cards ago. Place it on the stage in this card's former slot, which activates its Azusa effect again. And when it's sent from stage to waiting rooms on death, you can pay 1, discard a CX. If you do, salvage a CX.
It's probably the only time you'd play this CX over the other one.
CX swap.
The CX swap, I mean, yeah. This is the only time you play the CX up over the Soul Trigger one, probably. This one's fine though. No real issue with it. I'll give like a 2. If you want to play if you play the bar deck, this part's pretty good because it does change into the Fuka. So
and it changes your bar to the right bar for the level 0 combo.
True.
0-0 Iharu. During your turn, if all characters are defense force or kaiju, this gets plus 2k power, so it's 4k on your turn. And when your other defense force or kaiju character is front attack, you can pay 1, sack this. If you do, bounce the character that's being attacked to hand. So it's a 4k JC.
4K JCs are good. I'll give this a 2. I like these.
3-2 Kaiju number 8. If this is in your front row center slot, this gets plus 4k power, so it's 12k. In center slot is bodyguard, so when it's in the center slot, standing or rested, your opponent must attack this in all lanes. And when this card's battle opponent's reverse, you may discard a copy of this. If you do, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So close to the Bunny Girl bodyguard.
So much worse than Futaba. That's the first thing I thought of too. I'm like, this is so much worse than Futaba, man. I'll give it a 2 though. It's fine. It's like probably it seems like the payoff for H standby so far. I haven't seen anything else. But I guess we're not in red yet.
But you can also buff it with the stock shuffle too, so it becomes like 13k, 13k a hand on core, which is kind of insane.
That is pretty good. Yeah.
You can also EP. I'll let you give you a little hint. You can EP this.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
3-2 Kaiju number 8. If you have 2 or more other defense force or Kaiju characters, this gets plus 1500 power, and during this card's battle, you do not take damage from the auto effects of your opponent's characters. So it's anti-burn in that 1 lane.
Okay.
When this card is placed on stage from hand, you can heal 1, and when it's attacked, you can pay 2, ditch 2. If you do, burn 2.
This is also a good standby card.
Yeah, not bad standby card at all.
Yeah, give it a 2. These are like good. These are good cards for standby at least. I wouldn't mind if I played them in like another deck, but.
3-2 Kafka. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may heal 1. And then at the start of your CX phase, you can send this to waiting room. If you do, choose the TD Kaiju number 8 from your waiting room, place it on stage, and discard its former slot.
What the fuck?
So you EP change it, and you can also free change it.
Sure. I mean, it's not really. It's like free 2 stock. I mean, I guess that one's 3 stock, and then you have to get a reverse to get a stock back. But what have you gone over that's good so far? Stock swap. Wannabe nay. This card's okay. I'll give it a 2. Like you might play one of this, maybe. But at that point, if you're gonna play this, I feel like I'd rather just raw play the combo.
Oh, you get a heal. Sometimes you might need a heal.
Yeah. Sure. Sometimes Lloyd wants to heal too, but you know.
Like the idea is like, why do you play 4 changers of the Oshinoko and finisher? Well, it's just because it's all extra copies of your finisher.
Yeah, but that card also drew cards.
0-0 Reno. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may choose a card in your clock out of the hand. If you do, choose a card in your hand, put it in clock. So clock swap. And when this is placed on stage from hand, if your opponent has 1 or less characters in the front row, choose 1 cost 0 or lower character in your opponent's front row. You may send to waiting room.
I'll give it a 2. I like this card. I like the first effect a lot. The second effect is fine. It's Sora. This is just Sora. This is just Hololive, man. No, so sure level 3 looks like dog shit. That card is poopy. Not a fan.
0-0 Kafka. When it's placed on stage from hand, you can clock the top of your deck, clock yourself 1 and discard 1 card. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 yellow CX. Show your opponent out of the hand. Shuffle your deck and choose one of your characters. This turn gets plus 1k power.
Why is the yellow CX searcher in green? And why is he searching? Why is he Kid Kafka searching for the yellow CX and not a red CX? Because that's when he was like, he was looking for. He was trying to aspire to be like Mina, man. This is not flavor. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, the card is good. This card is good. I will give this card, if you are playing yellow, this card is like a 4. Otherwise, this card is unplayable because obviously you can't search for yellow. But in the deck it's good for, I will give this a 4. I think Gen 2s are very strong. It's very unflavorful though, and it makes me kind of upset. Also, I don't know why it gives 1k power.
And the search is only yellow. If it search any CXs, it doesn't get
hang on. There's no way the Bang Dream one gives 1k power. There's no fucking way.
Alright,
no, there's no fucking way. Search of CX is broken.
0-0 Reno. When it's placed on stage from hand or sent from stage to waiting room, you may discard 1.
Okay, I'm just dumb.
Yeah, fuck you, dumbass. I'm
That's
playing
crazy.
on deck. You can discard as bar CX if you do. Look at top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 defense force or kaiju character from among them. Show it to opponent at a hand, center of a surveying room. And this ability activates up to twice per turn. When your other defense force or kaiju character is placed on stage from hand, this turn it gets plus 1k power, so it can reach up to 4k offensive.
This is good with 1 bar. This is good with 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars. I like this card. I will give this card a 3. If you are playing bar, you should probably play some amount of this card.
I mean, you also have the
This is deck
bar
speed.
fix in the back row, though.
This is so much fucking better than yeah. Oh yeah, okay, sure. You have a bar fix, but sometimes you don't need to grab a card. You need to fucking move through your deck because you just double trigger bars, and you're like, oh my god, I'm dying. I'm going to die.
1/0 Mysterious Larva. Act.
Wow.
Put this card underneath a character with Kafka in his name, face up as a marker. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 character with Kaiju number 8 in his name.
No. I'm going to give this a 1.
Oh.
I do not think you ever want to do this.
Oh.
This
Understandable.
is worse than playing Helmet.
Oh, you don't neg one, though.
Wow. We have considered Kafka, and how many good Kafkas have we seen?
All the Kafka can change into Kaiju number 8s.
Yeah.
Alright, 1/0 Iharu. When it's placed in stage from hand, this turn this gets plus 1k, plus 3k power, and it can ditch bond to the level 0 combo.
Card's fine. It is a body that can grab your level 0 combo, so you can level 0 combo again. That's pretty neat. That's like a 2. I like this. I don't remember this character like at all, but I like this.
I don't know. He's a top of
He's
the
tasty.
technical college.
Okay.
1/0 Reno.
I see.
For
That's
each
great.
other defense force or kaiju character, this gets plus 500 power, so 6k cross turn. And when it's placed in stage from hand, you may discard 1 card. If you do, summon a level 0 lower defense force or kaiju character. Well, this card just
Yeah,
the previous card, but better.
this card is just better. Yeah, this card is just better. You're right. I'll give this card a 3. This card is
It's just
better.
the other card, but better.
Just better.
It's not restrictive at all, and 6k cross turn instead of 6/5 offensive.
That's pretty good.
1/0 Reno wins attacks if you have 4 more hand. This gets plus 3k power, so 7k on attack. And act, pay 1, rest 2 characters, salvage storm.
Cool, Jackal. Woo! Jackal good. That makes this deck... This level 0 deck is really easy to put... They gave enough good cards for this to actually be pretty easy to put together. I'll give this card a 3. Why didn't it get to Brainstorm 5? Because I
It's a
realized Jackal was a
salvage.
fucking mistake.
Because Jackal's
Also that
Search
too.
Storm. For some reason, they're like, Search Storm, they can be a Brainstorm 5. Salvage Storm, you stay
Well,
4.
Okay, Kevin. Would you rather have a Search Brainstorm or a Salvage Brainstorm?
5 versus 4? To be honest, it's hard to say. I think at
That's
that
not what
point,
I asked.
I think at that point, it depends on how many other ways you can access the deck
No,
versus waiting.
that's not what I asked. Would you rather have a Salvage Brainstorm or a Search Brainstorm?
Salvage Storm.
Okay, and that is why the Search Brainstorm is 5. Because they need to make you actually want to think about it. Because I think they've acknowledged that people don't want to play Search Brainstorms unless they have to.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that this Brainstorm is played for the mirror? What
Mirror?
benefit does it have in the mirror?
Because you still have to tap 2 characters, so you probably have to tap 2 back rows, and then you get fucked by.
I mean, I think you're playing this if you're playing level 0 bar in general. Because because of the
He's talking about the door v-door deck.
well, this card still gets killed because the event can kill this, and this card dies, right? Oh, I guess the event you can play the back row, I guess. Yeah, I mean, probably maybe.
Yeah, but if
Maybe
this
if
is the
you're
front
scared
row
of
and
that.
you're fucking 4k on defense, you're still just
Well,
gonna
no,
get
no.
run
He's
over.
saying if you're playing door X level 1 door, you play this because Mina can't shoot this and she.
Oh, because she only shoots level 0s. Okay, maybe, yeah, I guess.
I'm assuming. I didn't actually know if she shot level 0 or cause
She
0.
only
but shooting level
hits 0. She only hits level 0.
Okay. Sure. I mean, you could. Maybe. I mean, if you're gonna be playing a lot of green, I'm gonna be honest. If I'm not playing bar level 3 or bar level 0, I am not very enticed by the green cards to be like, yeah, I probably have enough green to play this card. Do you want to play in the back row? I mean, if it means you're scared to death of your fucking combo getting blown out and your back getting blown out for it.
I mean, the
probably.
other brainstorm's not too great either. It's just a generic.
Yeah,
brainstorm.
like I have not seen any card that like sparks like any brainstorm that's like, wow, this is really good. So like again, if you can fit green, that seems fine. If you're actually scared of the mirror, I don't see why you wouldn't play this. Tap 2 brainstorm kind of overrated anyway. We haven't actually seen any other good cards with like tap effects that we care about. So
What would you give this, by the way? What would you give this?
It's a 3.
3? Okay.
This card's fine.
Next card.
I like Jackal. Read.
Okay. 2-1 Kafka. If all your characters have defense scores or kaiju, this gets plus 4k power, so it's 10k cross turn. When it attacks, you do the bar 16-6 area, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 defense scores or kaiju characters from among them. Show to your opponent, add them to hand. Choose 1, add to hand. Choose 1, send a stock, and send the rest to waiting room. Fun card.
Yeah, I mean, this is the level 1, 2 combos we expect to see. Plus 1 stock, plus 1 hand. Body, fine. 2. No complaints.
2-1 Reno. It's a 1500 assist to defense force kaiju characters, and his act. Send it to the bottom of your deck, choose one of your opponent's character, and move it to an empty slot in your opponent's row.
Yeah. This card is fine. I would play at least one. I'd play one of this if I was playing the bar. I'd play one of this. I would play this if I was playing the Soshiro shot, but then you have to play the shitty event. So I'd probably play one of this. I think this card's good.
Standby is also good, fine too, because it's 1500 assist.
Yeah, you can do that. You can do the Grisaya thing.
Yeah.
Fine.
Guess 2. 2-1 Kaiju number 8. This is the interesting one that people are talking about.
Oh yeah.
At the start of your attack phase, if this is in your front row and you have another character with Kikoru in his name, you may send this standing character to waiting room. If you do, blind stock 4, up to 4, and then choose one level 0 or lower character with Kafka in his name in your waiting room. Place it on stage in this card's former slot rested. Then choose up to 4 characters in your opponent's waiting room. Your opponent shuffles them into their deck. So you lose an attack, but you get 4. You go 3 stock positive. But I think the biggest downside is you have to have Kikoru on your board, which.
So, yeah, having Kikoru is kind of hard because I think the only good Kikorus we've seen are like the EP, the stock shuffle, and then the combos are fine. The 2-1 combo and the 3-2 combo are both fine. My problem with this card is like, the fuck do you need this for? Like, what?
You were saying if you're doing like a sack turn, if you're like high 2 and you don't want to push your opponent to 3, then this would let you sandbag for your finishers.
I guess you don't have to summon a Kafka. Like, this just feels like a very roundabout way to do dual laners.
The only downside is just you do need the Kikoru on board, which
you do need Kikoru, which is hard because I mean you had to basically early play.
But she's not your brainstorm, and she's not. And in her back roll, which gives us soul triggers only for the choice deck.
I mean, you get the spam brainstorm. That card's fine, I guess.
Yeah, but now you have to search for like 2 1-ups or maybe just a 2-of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love this card. I do think this card is very cool because it's obviously 1 stock that generates. It generates 2 stock realistically because you lose the attacker as well. If you have a Kafka, then you don't lose. At least you don't open a lane, which can be kind of nice. Or maybe it does open a lane for you. It is mandatory to summon a Kafka though. But obviously, if there's no Kafkas in your deck, then.
I mean, think of this card similar to 2-1 Ame. No, we can't because the difference is there's an actual condition to this.
Yeah, this card has a big condition. Ame generated 2 stock as well for sure. But also taking 1 damage, and also Ame pushes damage for you when you need to, while also extending your combo, right? It gens stock. There's no stock heavy finisher. The only stock heavy finisher is like unplayable.
The shot.
In my opinion. Yeah, like that. I don't think that finisher is playable compared to the rest of them. And like Kikoru's only 7 stock to triple. Kafka's only 7 stock to triple. Mina is like no stock to do anything. It's just literally discard cards. So it's just a 6 stock. Like the only deck that probably want this kind of stock generation is the shot, and like it denies a lane, I guess too. Like which is that is something I guess it can open a lane for the shot to make sure it's getting a reverse. But it has a lot of other problems besides that, and it has a grappling hook, so that's probably not that big of an issue, realistically. Yeah, I just can't see a lot of application for this card to want it, aside from like those sandbag turns. But it's also kind of shitty in those sandbag turns, isn't it? Because it does put 4 clean cards back in your opponent's deck. I guess it's optional, but I don't know.
But it also means that maybe you can prevent them from milling out to hit level 3.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I will give this card a 3. I think it is a very new card. It is a very weird card. It could be good. It could be a nothing burger. It's really hard to evaluate it. I could definitely see use cases where you could want this. Like you said, it makes a lot of sense to be like, oh, I want to sandbag a turn. I can attack twice, but generate how much stock? You generate 4 stock or 5 stock for your turn, basically. It's where you generate normally 3, which could matter. It means like playing it can make playing your healer free, basically. I get that is probably something that is like fine, right? You can go play this down, play your Kikoru EP condition, heal, and then use this, and then your healer was free. But also the Kikoru is also a heal to stock, which is kind of smudge. But it's okay. I'll give it a 3. I don't really have too much more to say about it. This card's just weird.
Alright, next we have 2/2 Kafka. When it's placed on stage from hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If that card is level 0 or lower, send it to stock. And at the start of your CX phase, you may pay 1, discard 1 card, send it to Wayman. If you do, choose one of the 3/2 Kaiju No bodyguard in your Wayman, place on the stage and discard one more slot. So you can technically get the bodyguard out at level 1 if you stand by this out.
Yeah, you can. I'll give this a 2. I don't know. I mean, it's okay.
I don't think it's a bad one of any standby.
Yeah, it's fine.
3/2 Reno. During your turn, if you're a defense force or kaiju character, this gets plus 2500 power and a falling ability. The character across from this cannot move to other slots. So it's a 11/5 anti-runner for some reason, level 3. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may heal 1, and when this card's battle points reverse, if you the bar CX in your CX area, you may pay 1. If you do, send a character clock and then look at the top of your deck, opponent's deck, put on top of their deck or the bottom of their deck. Why play this versus TD combo?
Yeah, I would rather play the TD combo. I'm gonna give this a 1. I don't think this is very good. The 2/2 dies to bounce level down hard removal. I think it's unplayable. I mean, it's like all of the other gimmicky 2/2 changers, right? Like Shrug. I don't know. People played the Fumika in shiny colors. Again, that card was also a Fumio, but like the same thing, right? You put that card down, it does lose.
People play the 2/2 changer now. Let's get Vegas.
Yeah, like it's yeah, you're right. It does lose to those cards, but like the idea, I'm pretty sure the idea is that the payoff is just so high if they don't have those outs, which I don't think a lot of decks do at level 1, to be honest. A lot of decks don't play level down or bouncers. And you can just stand by to the back row, and then if it's Dachi to Dachi, you get hosed by Dachi no matter what, playing a standby deck like that. So, but yeah. Anyhow,
all right, 0/0 Haruichi.
Haruichi, you good?
When it's placed on stage from hand, this turn, all your opponent's front row character gets minus 500 power. And when it attacks, choose one of your other defense force or kaiju character. This turn it gets plus X power. That's equal to the number of your other defense force or kaiju character times 500. So this is just the Shimakai level 0 from Slime with the old man.
True.
Akuro.
I don't. Hopefully, you never have to play this card. It's a perfectly okay card if you did have to, but it's like a 2 at best. You're ideally never having to play this card. It's better call packing than lacking.
Yeah, tech card at best to hit a bunch of 500 memory cards. That's all.
Yeah.
0/0 Kafka. If you're another defense force or kaiju character, this gets +1 level plus 25 power. So it's a 3/5 level 1. Why play that versus a 3k level 1 chaser?
So true, man.
So true, Busty.
Yeah, just play the chaser.
1.
The chaser is so much better. 1.
0/0 Kaiju number 8. When it's placed on stage from hand, reveal top card deck. If that card is level 2 or higher, send it stock. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you may pay 1, discard 1. If you do, salvage a defense force or kaiju character. And then choose one of your other defense force or kaiju character. This turn gets plus 1k power. So it's a drop salvage. That's from Dow that can potentially refund a stock.
Yeah, I mean this
or
card's
net
okay.
you a stock.
It's fine. I'll take a 2. This is playable, I guess.
0-0 IOE. All your character gets pay 2 encore and it's a 4k cross turn. Why play this versus the Chaser again?
Agree. I mean, if you want a 4k, I guess. But yeah, 3k level 1 Chaser just seems so much better. Okay, 1.
Did you know in Rose for interspecies viewers, they have a 5k cross turn?
I did not. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Which condition? Alone? Bochi?
No, I'll look it up after we read this. 1-0 Kaiju number 8. When he just comes back up, you have a defense force or a Kaiju character. Choose one character plus 1k, 1k backup, 2k backup total.
2k counter. Fantastic.
Dose.
Fine.
Dose.
There's a lot of incidental 6ks in this set. So I mean, like, that's something, I suppose.
2-1 Kaiju number 9. At the start of your main phase, if you're level 3 or higher, you may return this hand. If you do, choose up to 1 defense force or Kaiju character from your hand. Place on stage in this card's former slot, and this turn it gets large Kaiju trait. Act, rest this, choose one of your defense force or Kaiju character until the end of your opponent's next turn, it gets plus 1k power. So it's a change. It's technically a changer to any level 3, but you have to be level 3 or higher.
I don't like this. I don't like this very much. This is like, I'll give it a 2 because it's like okay, but I probably don't want to play this card.
Okay, the 5k cross turn in interspecies viewer, it's pay 2 encore to your opponent's board, and if you have 5 or more hand, it becomes a 5k cross turn.
Oh sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Pick a card.
2-2 event. Choose up to 2 defense force or Kaiju characters in your main room, add them in the hand, so salvage 2, then reveal top card of your deck if that card is level 0 or lower character, send to stock.
Put in the hand. This card's like okay. Took a 2, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's like it's not offensive, I guess. But
Simple Gear would have loved this.
Look at what about this.
A 2-0 event. Counter. You may discard 1 card. If you do, heal up to 1. Then send this to memory. Then choose one of your character. This turn against vulnerability. When this card is sent from stage to wing room, you may place this on stage in this former slot rested. So it gives a free encore to something. And it heals for a discard 1. So you go -1 to heal 1. And protect the character. What are you using this on? Your bodyguard. Come on, man.
What are you using? I mean that.
And Mina EP, yeah.
Mina maybe. Honestly, this isn't that bad with Mina, to be honest, because it does salvage 2 cards.
Heal for your tour.
Yeah, and it just salvaged 2 cards. Mina salvages 2 cards, so like the play this, ditch 1, 2 characters, whatever. Shut up. You're right. But yeah, this seems fine. I'll give this a 2. This is cool, actually. I think this is like a neat little design.
Alright, on to red. Or the bulk of the cards that we talked about before.
Yeah, we talked about red cards this whole time.
0-0 Mina. When you play once per turn, when you play an event, you may draw 1. If you do, discard 1 ends a tap salvage brainstorm. Probably fine. Here.
Fine. I'll give it a 2. It's fine.
1-0 Mina. When his attacks, if another defense force or Kaiju character, this turn gets plus 1500 power, so 6k on attack. When a door 6 is placed in your 6 area, if you have another front row copy of this, so you always have a double combo at least. You can never single combo. Choose up to one of your opponent's back row level 0 or lower characters sent to waiting room. Then declare deck or waiting room. Search the declared area for up to 1 of the Mina weapon. I'm too lazy. I'm not gonna read that number this time. Show it to your opponent at the hand. If you declare deck, shuffle your deck.
Yeah, I mean this card is good. I think this card is like very clearly good. It is normally so normally I think the shooter dudes is not good. Because they don't plus very well, i.e. cards like Rimuru needing an extra card to be real, and it's only like kind of real. Obviously the UEJs and all those were just bad. Like those cards were just bad. So this card just getting you basically another card that just says salvage one or shoot one. I don't think the shoot one effect is too relevant, but it can come up for decks like 8-wind HBR, I guess. The occasional standby deck, I suppose.
Sometimes,
it's a Pyeongkichi, realistically. You're salvaging a Pyeongkichi, is what you're doing. Or you're searching for a Pyeongkichi. You're just grabbing a card to loop your combo. Yeah, I think this card is like perfectly fine. It's a 6K. It loops itself. I think obviously combos that loop themselves are really good. There's a lot of support around the doors and like the door deck. Her whole gimmick is just shooting things, right? Like that's her whole little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think this card is like super duper crazy. But it's definitely the best version of the shoot-a card that I've seen.
It's mainly the support that she gets that puts her up.
The event getting to be zero stock is like really good. What's the best way to get more doors in this set?
There's a Kome for door.
Sure. There's a Kome. There you go. On play Kome, on death Kome.
On death, unfortunately.
On reverse Kome. Okay, sure. And that's like fine. Yeah, I mean it's fine. I'm gonna give this card a 4. I think this is probably at a bare minimum. It is the most interesting level 1 combo in the set. Will it be the best combo? I don't know. But I do think it plays pretty nicely with how like cheap a lot of the combos are. If you're using resources, not use them to get your Minas back. You don't have to use resources to get your Minas back. Your Minas are this is a 1-0 combo, like a 1-0 event, basically. It just picks up the card. Yeah, I don't think you need to be like looping a million Minas every single turn, but like I understand what you're saying. Like you have to use the event to get to those cards, but I mean you do still have like brainstorm and stuff. Like you have the like Kevin said, there's Kome. Kome will get you the door. You'll just draw the doors through process. You have the CX swappers. Like you're not like destitute in ways to do it. It's just not obviously it's not the most elegant. It's not a pants combo or a bar combo. But I mean that's how do you loop any combo, right? But they still did it. Don Maji did it with only 4 pants, and that was cringe, but it did it. And yeah, next card.
Alright, 3-2 again. If you have 2 or less CXs in your waiting room, this gets -1 level hand. If you have 2 more other defense force or kaiju character, this gets plus 3k power and a fallen ability when this card attacks. Look at top card opponent's deck. On top of deck or into wave, and on play heal 1. 2 or less EP healer. That's 10k cross turn with potentially sniping a CX.
Yeah, this card's fine. It's just another healer. 2. Perfectly okay.
3-2 Mina. The finisher we saw before. If this is a marker underneath it, this gets plus 3k power, so it's 11k if you have a marker. When it's placed on the stage from hand, choose up to one of the personal weapon, Mina's personal weapon, primary room. Place it underneath this card face up as a marker, then reveal the top card of the deck. If that card is a defense force or a kaiju character or a Mina's personal weapon event, choose one of your opponent's level 3 or lower character. You may send to waiting room. Front roll, back roll, doesn't matter. And to start your attack phase, if you have the door CX in your CX area, and this is in your front row, choose and you have 4 more other defense force or kaiju characters. Salvage 2 characters.
Yeah, so I mean, needing to have a full board is kind of cringe, but this does the cognitive thing, so it's out of attack, so it doesn't act. It's a pretty fake condition, I think. Isn't this like, do you remember the other effect on the railgun finisher was the Misaka? The actual combo was it was a shoot it wasn't just shoot something, right?
Was
the combo just shoot 2 things?
I think it was just
it's
shoot 2 things. I think it was on play you can shoot like a back row, and then this combo you can shoot a front row.
Sure. So this card is it's actually more akin to like Makima, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously you have to marker the event, but that's fine. If you're playing 8 door, it's easy to do that. This event's also just generically good enough where I would not be against somebody playing another level 1 combo or like bar or something maybe, and then just slamming 4 of this and the back row, or like the card that makes it free. It seems like okay. There's probably some sort of workaround with that, but I think 8 door is probably the easiest way. You get to cantrip 1, Oh no, it's not cantrip, but it's a shoot one. You get to shoot one. You get your 2 cards back for your combo. Some compression. It's like 11k without anything else. It has a lot going for it. I think. I've come around on it since we talked about it before the start of the stream. Obviously there's cool cards like the 2-0 event for in green. I think that card's actually pretty cool. And the changer is good. Being a con, it's a changer. Is pretty good.
And people in chat are talking about how to get the CX Thor CX. If you're playing 8 Thor and you're just bridging to level 2, and you don't need to loop the same combo, your 2-1s do dig for your CXs too.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're not actually like, you're not a deck. If you play 8 Thor specifically, like I think Mina level 1 is worse when you're not playing 8 Thor, but playing 8 Thor does mean you can choose to do whatever you need to do. If you want to early play your thing, you can early play. If you want to combo again, you can combo. Like you do have the versatility there. So, and I do like that this card combos on the finisher level 3 door, and it's not the other way around, because that also means that the when you play the Soshiro 3/2 that we talked about in yellow, there's a very real chance that this door is in your graveyard again to pick up, which is pretty good.
Also means that if you can't triple finisher anyway, this can also just help you facilitate your finisher cost.
Yeah, it does. So it's good. I'm gonna give this card a 4. I think this card is pretty solid. I might be willing to give it a 5 because it has a whole package and it's pretty engaging to play. But I do prefer the choice combo, I think. So. Okay. But I do think Mina's pretty cool.
0-0 Mina. Your Mina personal weapon event gets -1 cost in hand. So it makes your 1-1 events a 1-0 event. When you trigger a door trigger, you can choose the 1-1 event as a salvage target, as well as characters. And all your other 1-0 Mina combos gains the following ability. When it attacks, if the level of the character across from this is 2 or higher, this gets plus 3k power. So that means your combo hits 9k, 10k with a CX against level 2s and 3s.
Not quite good enough to beat like the generic like standby 2/2 potentially, where they might like Amagami. You're not beating the Amagami cards, but other things though, it might be like a generic 2/2 or like a 3/2 early play that's only like 9/5. That's fine, right? That makes it like pretty good to play. Like
2 of these in board makes us 13k. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
So you can hit the 13k mark if you need to.
Yeah, so and I do like that this makes it so you can grab your events more. That's good. I like that this card, I like that this event, unlike your, the choice one, does not mill your deck for its combo. So like the fact that you need to marker it means that it'll be there. And getting -1 cost is obviously just good. We saw that with Danmachi. It made that card playable. So I'm gonna give this a 4. I think this card's really good for the package it's in. It does a lot.
0-0 Mina, when it's placed in stage from hand, this turn this has plus 3k power, so it's 4/5 on play. Once attacks, if you have the door 6 in your 6 area and you have 6 or more less hand, mill 1, then choose 1 level extra lore, defense force, or kaiju character from your wave room, add a hand, or X equals to the level of the milled card.
No, this card is 1. This card is bad.
7. Just play the bar level 0 combo. We want to play level 0 combo.
Yeah, honestly.
0-0 again. During your turn, is placed in stage from hand. Once attacked, you can pay 1, discard 2. If you do, set your deck for up to 2 defense scores or kaiju character.
I love double drop search. I'm gonna give it a 3. I love double drop search. I like to play them when I can. Good card.
1-0 again. During your turn, you have 2 more other defense force or kaiju character. This gets plus 2k power, so 6/5 on turn. When this card's battle points reverse, if you have the standby CX in your CX area, the top 3 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 defense force or kaiju character or an event from among them. Show your opponent, add them in hand, then choose up to 2 cards from among them, put them in the bottom of your deck in any order, and send the rest to waiting room.
You know, this is actually not bad. For a standby combo, I don't dislike this. So it's 6/5. It's a little small.
It can hit 8k if you spawn the 2/1.
So you can summon the 2/1. The grappling hook, yeah. I think it's fine. I didn't know this was season 2 art. Thanks for telling me. That's crazy.
Yo,
yeah, I'll give this card 2. I think this card is a perfectly fine as a standby combo.
Mm-hmm. Not like you have a good 1/1 as your standby target.
Yeah. True.
Makes it so that you do see CXs when you check a
Yeah,
lot.
bottom them.
Deck them so you don't lose them in your deck. 1-0 Mina. When it's sent from stage to waiting room, look at top 4 cards of your deck, choose up to 1 CX with a door trigger from among them, add a hand, send the rest of waiting room, and if you added a card to hand, discard 1 card. So it's a Kome for doors.
Oh, it's a 4-card Kome too. That's pretty nice, actually. Sure, I'll give it a 3. It's fine. You will play it if you play the door deck. Kind of need to.
3-2 Mina. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may heal 1. When it attacks, if you door CX in your CX area and you have another front row of the 3-2 Soul, which is the stock swap, or the salvage, the CX salvager, you may discard 2 cards. If you do, deal 4 damage to your opponent, and if that damage is cancelled, choose up to choose up to X cards in your opponent's waiting room. Your opponent shuffles them into your deck, where X is equal to the number of your other defense force or kaiju characters. So if you're full board, it's 4. You shove 4 back.
Yeah, this is the Shauna from Shauna. It's fine.
The
Not the
Geki.
condition. Yeah. It has a condition, but fortunately the condition is a really fucking good card. So that is a big +1, I would say. It is 8 stock to triple, I suppose, which is if you want to play 3 of this and then play the Soshiro. Soshiro does give you back 2 cards. 3 cards, technically, because it also puts the door in your hand. If you don't need to stock swap. It's our stock shuffle. Whatever stock swap. It's stock swap.
Stock swap. Actual stock swap.
Do you have enough hand if you start with 7? You have to play all 4 of these. Does it need to be in front row? Oh, you're right. Oh, wait, Soshiro itself doesn't need to be in front row. But
the finisher needs it.
That card needs to be in front row. So you can only double. So 6 stock?
6 stock. Double.
6 stock, but then it's 1, 2, 3. You have more than enough hand to do this, so that's fine.
I rarely see Shauna ever triple combo either. It's fine.
Well, they can't Well, the answer is they can't triple combo because the ditch 2 hand it's a healer with ditch 2 hand on it, man.
Oh, true.
That's why I was curious if this card could, because Soshiro cantrips you back 3, which would mean you probably can, mathematically, but you can't because he has to be in the front row. So it doesn't matter. I'm gonna give this card a 3 though. I think this card is like fine. I think the EP stuff is better, but this is the payoff. This is part of the reason you play in the EP stuff, I guess, which is it's still good. It's just not crazy. I don't like Shauna combo all too much as a card, but
yeah, it's okay. But sometimes it doesn't kill. Your opponent still just cancels 6 times anyways, or cancel 4 to 5 times.
Or they just take the 4 and they cancel the 3, and then you can't kill them. Like, oh well.
3-2 again. At the start of your attack phase, you may place the Gen personal weapon when you wave underneath this card face up as a marker and sack the standby CX in your CX area. If you do, stand this, then look at your opponent's hand, choose 1 card from one of them, send it to memory, and at the end of this turn, your opponent can return it back to their hand. So you get hand information, you can get rid of any like anti-change counter or tap counters, yeah. When it attacks, reveal the top card of your deck. If the card is a defense force or kaiju character or against personal weapon, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent, which is kind of similar to what Algiru is doing.
Yeah, I mean, this card is fine. I think hand ripping one is kind of funny because it does just take the anti-change counter to their hand, which is kind of sick. I do wish it was for the whole turn cycle, so this would feel really good to resolve at 3. And then you just like rip their climax out of their hand. And you're like, no.
Bro. That would be kind of broken.
That'd be so sick. Please understand. That's all I want. This guy's supposed to be OP, man. It would be so sick. Until it's played against me, and then it'd be so fucking cringe.
It would be so annoying because you're gonna have starting level 2, you just have a CX fucking stuck in hostage in your memory forever.
You're just gonna look at it and like, please, sir, just stop playing the fucking standby, I beg.
And then they're like, oh, I have 4 of this 1/1 event that just grabs the standby CX anyways.
Yeah, bro, I'm playing the standby every fucking turn, and this is what's gonna be. But no, it's not that good. It's still fine though. I'm gonna give this card a 3. I think it is really cool. It's a little neat design, and the event is funny.
Yeah. Makes it event also helps you so you never trigger standby first attack, which is nice.
True.
0-0 Mina. Wins place on stage from hand, reveal top card deck. If that card's a defense force or Kaiju character or Mina's personal weapon, choose one character this turn gets plus 2k powers. And at the start of your opponent's draw phase, mill 2 if you mill a 2 or higher character from among them. You may return his hand. This is just the Iroha bouncer. Or coin flip.
Yeah, I mean, Iroha's okay. I probably wouldn't play it. It's like a 2. It's fine.
Iroha's
Red
forced
deck
to played.
So true though. You need deck speed? Deck speed! Woo! This is my +0. 0. Pause.
Alright, 0-0 Konomi. When it's placed on stage from hand, you may discard 1 card. If you do, or discard 1 of the defense force or Kaiju character. If you do, search your deck for up to 1 of Kikoru's personal weapon, Soshiro's personal weapon, or Mina's personal weapon. Search your opponent and hand and shuffle your deck afterwards.
This card is perfectly fine. I'll give this card a 2. It just searches. It's missing the other one, unfortunately. But
What's the other one?
oh well. The Gen?
Oh, yeah, it's missing. True, it's missing this Gen. But she doesn't. She's not the operator for Gen. Gen's part of.
I don't know
team.
that. How do you know that?
Huh?
Did you watch this?
No, I fucking read the wiki so I can understand stuff, dude.
That's crazy.
I was trying to understand their traits, dude, and I just saw Gen's fucking wiki says he's part of a different team.
I see. Today I learned. Thank you. I read this, I swear.
He read this, he swears.
I haven't read this shit in so long.
Alright.
But, yeah.
0-0 Mina. When it's placed on stage from hand, all players resolve the following effect. If you have 5 or more memory, if you choose 4 cards in your memory, send all other cards to waiting room. This is how you cuck Gaku mess.
So true.
Make the finisher mill 3 instead of mill 5. When it is sent from stage to waiting room, you may discard 1 card. If you do, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 level 1 or higher card from among them. Show your opponent, add a hand, send the rest of the waiting room.
Alright, Ragnarok, say the thing. Say the thing. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. You'll play it. Probably. Like, maybe 2. It's like a Fuga. Alright, if you're not gonna play the... Thank you, you said the thing. If you're not gonna play the green shit, this is another Fuga to play. But Red has Kome, which I'd rather just play the Kome, probably. To be honest. I'm not knowing it has a Kome now. That answered my question to you when we first started, where the fuck is Red attack speed? But I like Kome. So, I'll give it a 2.
Ghosts. 0-0 Mina. Wins place the stage from hand. If you're not a defense force or Kaiju character, until the end of your opponent's next turn, just gets plus 2k power. So it's a 3-5 cross turn on the turn displayed. And when it's placed on stage from hand, you may pay 1, discard 1 card. If you do, choose 1 of your opponent's characters, bounce it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's a bouncer. I do like the Asao bouncer more though. But it's okay. It's level 0 bouncer. 2.
0-0 Mina. You can pay 1, sack this. If you do, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Choose up to 1 defense force character or Kaiju character or the Mina's personal weapon. From among them, show to your opponent, add a hand, and send the rest of him. Then act. You can rest this, choose 1 of your characters. This turn gets plus X power. X is equal to that character's level times 500. And act, you can pay 1, choose 1 of your opponent's front row level 0 lower characters, send to waiting room. Oh shit, just more board sniping.
More board sniping. That's just what we need. No, you probably don't need to play this card, but it's a perfectly fine card though. I'll give it a 2. Like it's a usable card for sure.
0-0 again. When this is placed on stage from hand, look at top of your deck, put on top of your deck, or into waiting room. And when a 6 is placed in your 6 area, you may return this to hand. If you do, choose 1 of your character. This turn gets plus 1 soul.
I mean, it's a standby card. I don't really know what else to say about it.
Not a good one though.
Card. Yeah, no, not a good one. But the standby card. There's a 2. It's okay. You might play it if you really need. But I mean, Ken doesn't need this, right? Because he stands the card anyway. I don't know. It's okay. It's whatever.
Your event also helps your top deck anyways.
True.
1-0 Mina. When you use cards back up, you can discard 2 cards. If you choose 1 of your opponent's level characters whose level is higher than your opponent's level is sent to waiting room. So anti-change counter, 1k backup, has a soul trigger.
2.
Deuce. You just grab it off your EP combos and threaten your opponent. Anti-change counter. 1-0 Mina, when it's placed on stage from hand, this turn it gets plus 3k power. When this card's when it attacks at the level of the character across him is 2, this turn it gets plus 6k power, and it has a soul trigger. So it's 5-5 on play, 11-5 against level 2s.
2, it's fine. It's just another generic anti-level 2, it's whatever. How does soul trigger though? Pog.
Og. 1-1 Mina, when it's placed on stage from hand, mill 4. If you hit a CX, choose one of your opponent's level 3 or lower characters. You can bounce it, and then when it's reversed, if the battle opponent's level is higher than your opponent's level, you may reverse the character. So reverse the Dachi with a bounce.
Oh, it's kind of like, wasn't it like a Chi that did this or something? In
Chainsaw Man.
Superstar?
Power.
Chainsaw Man. Oh.
People did play it after the nerfs sometimes. Not always. Yeah.
It's a 2. It's okay.
After the nerfs, because you had to play red for the power level 3, people were like, let's throw in the anti-change one.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh, there was a 1-1 standby target. I forgot.
Yeah, I know.
Again.
I've said it before.
If all your characters are defense force or kaiju, this gets plus 1500 power and hand on core. So it will always be a 7-5 hand on core if you stand by it.
Fantastic, 2.
2-1 again, when using this card's backup, you may discard one card. If you choose one of your defense force or kaiju characters, return a hand. 2-5 counter. Bounce counter. Bounce your own character counter.
Weird card. I'll go to 2 though. Oh, I don't know if we've seen one of these before.
2-1 Mina. All your other 3-2 Mina gets plus 500 power and the following ability. Act once per turn. When this card's damage is cancelled, you may pay to discard 2 defense force or kaiju characters or Mina's personal weapon. If you do, deal 4 damage to your opponent. And it's level assist. This is the support for your EP combo, not the finisher combo.
Yeah, I mean, this card is good. You will probably play this because it means you don't have to rely on playing the Shauna thing. You can just play down 3 of this card and then go from there. Is it expensive still? Yeah. Yeah, I'll give this a 3. It's good.
2-1 Mina, when it attacks, if the level of the character across him is 3 or higher, this turn just gets plus 6k power, so it's 2-5 on attack against level 3s. One of this card's battle point is reversed if you have a CX in your 6 area, search your deck for up to 1 defense force or kaiju character. Show your opponent out of hand and shuffle your deck afterwards. You know last time this type of card was seen play? In
Bang Dream.
TP. CG.
Bang Dream. Bang Dream plays one of these.
Okay.
If you play 8 pants, they play the 2-1 TD card. Yes. But yeah, I do believe TP is probably the only other one. These cards are not very good, but they're fine, I guess. They're like playable. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a 2. They're like fine. Nothing home about, but they're there.
2-2 again. If you have 3 more character, this gets plus 3k power, so it's a 10k cross turn as hand on core. 2-2, 10k hand on core.
2 for a 2-2.
Now we have the 1-1 red event. Mina's personal weapon, T251001985. If you don't have a defense force or kaiju character, this cannot be played from hand. Choose one of the following 2 effects and resolve it. Either A, salvage a character, or B, choose one of your opponent's front row costs 1 or lower characters sent to a room.
If you had to pay 1 for this card, this would be shit. Because you can pay 0 for this card. This card is pretty good. I will give it a 3.
1-1 Narmis Gen's personal weapon, GS3305. Search your deck for up to 1 CX with a standby trigger, show it to opponent at a hand, shuffle your deck, then look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put them back on top in any order.
I mean, it's actually a pretty good card for standby, I think. Searching your deck for a standby is really good. Being able to just loop your level 3 combo is good.
That's what Hasu does now. Hasu's doing now. They just play a
CX search event?
Yeah, just a 1-1 search a CX event for Hasu.
Jesus Christ.
Have you never seen the post-ban list Hasu decks?
A little bit, but I wasn't really paying attention to what they were doing, if I'm being honest. They felt they looked fine, but they looked boring. So
Yeah. It's just a little less good early game because you have to spend more resources for stuff in early game, but now you still have the annoying top end where if your costing player still just canceling level 2, then you're doing no damage.
yeah, I mean this card is good. I like this though. I like this. I would not mind if 8 Standby was a good deck. I don't think it will be, but yeah, give it a 2.
Yeah, I think his level 1's weak for 8 Standby, but his top end's like looking pretty good. Burn 1 finisher, like constantly burn 1 bodyguard, and then the global 1 key hand core. Not bad. 2/2 event. If all your characters are defense force or kaiju, counter. Choose one of your opponent's battling character. This turn it gets -2 soul. Then you can draw up to 1 card. If you draw 1, discard 1.
This seems pretty okay.
-2 soul counter. My problem with -2 soul is like it's not enough because I think you need at least -3 soul because your opponent's usually swinging.
Yeah, true. -3 is better.
-2 just doesn't feel like it does enough. Sometimes you're not even fine with taking the 1 damage.
True.
What would you give this?
2.
2. Yeah, I mean, it's still not horrible, but probably won't see play. And as all she wrote, all the cards done. Ooh.
I will give Kaiju number 8 a 3. I think it has some cool cards.
Say 3.
3.
Unfortunate, not even good enough to be a 4. Same level as Pixar.
Yeah.
Choice deck looks interesting, but nothing crazy. Door deck looks super annoying to play against, but it also has some defined weaknesses. 8 bar looks okay too, but nothing right home about.
I think X bar is fine. Door X is fine. Door Choice might be the best deck, maybe.
The problem is, playing Door Choice, you don't get the...
Oh, you're missing out on a bunch of events. Yeah, a bunch of soul triggers.
Triggers, and you're playing a lot of events because you have to play both the level 1 events. Because you need a 1/0 event for your finisher, and you need 1/1 event for your level 1. Door Choice is actually kind of restricting.
True, that is true. I don't know. Yeah, maybe door bar is probably the best way to play door combo if you don't want to play the 8 door. 8 choice is probably fine with the 2/1. Honestly, the 2/1 was like fine.
5 choice, 3/2 soul. Play 1
you do have
choice.
You do have Jinsu.
You have Jinsu.
You could play 1 finisher choice. I wish there was a free CX swap for them, but you have to play the so maybe there's some stuff you could do in this set. I think this set's fine. I think it's just not like wowzers. Like there's no level 1 combo that really wowed me. Level 3 combos are fine. I do like EP combos, so I do kind of like the Mina for that. I like that's the kind of game I like to play, even if it doesn't stick on the board very well. But that's also partially why I like the green event. I think the green event's pretty cool.
Oh, Jason. What is it, Mr.
That's me.
Patrick?
I don't really want to talk about the Soshiro combo, Patrick. I don't think that card is very good. I think that card is infinitely... I will go real quick with you. That card is infinitely expensive. Reversing is cringe for a Cocoa Chino and a Clock Kick. Just play the fucking bar. Because the bar is a burn 2.
Versus a burn 1, burn
1 less knock, 1 less hand, and it still Clock Kicks.
And you're not forced to run 2/1 events.
Yeah, and the 2/1 event is ass. Like, that card is not good enough. Again, individually that card is fine, but the fact that you have to play the card or it has to be in your graveyard so you can marker it is not fine. You probably can never triple combo. You can maybe double at best. Is the event that's the kicker? No, I think the card is the kicker. I don't think the card is good. Like, it's just not appealing. For pay 2, ditch 2, Clock Kick, burn 1, burn 1. It's just not appealing enough.
Burn 1, burn 1 is not even that much better than burn 2. At least the combo can still burn 2 even you can't Clock Kick. The bar combo, the TD combo.
Yeah, like the bar has all the... It plays around everything. You get to play it on color. grappling hook while being cheaper. There's just so much more upside if you want to do this. The TD bar just eclipses this card in like every way. The TD bar can also play up to 8 copies of itself with the other Kafka changer if you so wish to. You can technically EP the combo with the 2-1 Kafka from the TD. Like, I just don't think there's enough upside to Soshiro versus the other things in the deck. It's not the most explosive finisher. It's not the most potent finisher. It's not cheap. There's nothing appealing about the card. It's also a shot. I don't want to play a shot.
Yeah, the reach on both finishers is technically the same because they're both max 2 damage plus a claw kick. But it's just Coco China is more likely to stick one. I guess.
like I really do think the 2-1 event is the 2-1. I do not think the 2-1 event is what makes it bad, but I think the 2-1 event is the nail in the coffin that makes me say you should just not play this card. Like, it is actively griefing to play 4 of this really mid event to get a very underwhelming payoff that is beaten out by a TD. And a shitty climax. Being a shitty climax is a really big deal too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just really unfortunate all around. That card, if that card had been a lot of other, it could have had a lot of things going for it. If it had just been like a cantrip, I would have been more inclined. But also, there's no shot support. There's like no shot support at all in this set. So like,
just
you're just playing
brainstorm and the 1-0, which was whatever.
And the 1-0 combo is dog. So you're just playing a bad CX. So I'm just not enthused by it, unfortunately. Plus, also, I think Hikaru is just a really cool card in comparison. It's just like a Nei and Gura baby. It's funny. Yeah, I mean, level 1 is Kato. It's a fucking 500 more power Kato.
So, some choice deck has some potential because the top end's good. Yeah, I think 8 bar is actually not bad either. 8 bar,
8 bar seems fine. You get
8
the
bar, door bar, 8 door, all have potentials. Easy potential. Yeah. Those that kind of build themselves.
And then 8 standby seems fine. It doesn't seem like great, but it seems okay.
8 standby seems like if you get
bodyguard is cool.
Yeah, 8 standby looks like if you can get through the early game, then you can end up making some really annoying boards.
Yeah, like you can actually the fact that you can actually give this get hand on court too is pretty cool because the stock shuffle is actually just like a good standby card, funnily enough, which is a little weird. But I like it. I don't know. Kaiju No Brain is one of those sets that like if it came out in English, I would not be against picking it up. If there was even like one half cool thing in it, because I think it has some cool cards. It does have some cool cards in it.
Well, we might find out in 2 hours if it comes to English.
True. So true. So true,
bestie.
Yeah, I got it. That is all for today. Thank you guys for coming. We got a gap, so we're probably gonna do
some rose stuff.
Rose, that was the word. Yes.
Yeah. Next week we won't stream because next week we'll both be in Toronto.
True.
Well, not the Thursday up, but it'll be Toronto weekend.
I'll be in Toronto on the Thursday of.
Actually,
I'll be heading up there on Thursday. Yeah.
I'll be there Friday afternoon, like 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I'm over my flight lands.
Yeah, so
I'll be there until Wednesday, Toronto.
Oh, see, we're leaving Sunday. So.
Okay. We decided to stay a little longer. We're gonna try our first trip to Niagara Falls.
I'm so sorry. Just remember, you can reject the beautification fee when they start putting on your bill. Just say you don't want to pay the beautification tax.
What the fuck's a beautification fee?
When you're in Niagara Falls, they charge you a fee for like cleaning up the area and stuff, and it's like actually like pretty expensive.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for the note.
Yeah.
All right, but then after Toronto, we probably can do like there should be Harukaze, but we still haven't done because I've been sick, and then into interspecies on the 29th or 28th. I don't remember what day exactly. And then we chill for a bit until Marvel set, which should be early September. It is full booster, yeah. I think
crazy.
It's been Marvel Point 3 full booster.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and what we're not doing is Bang Dream and the anniversary dream.
Ah, okay.
But even after we do Marvel, we have like a 3-week break until Day Alive Volume 3.
True. Yeah, to anybody that we don't normally see, if you're gonna be at Toronto, feel free to say hi. Oliver, Patrick, that's not at you. But yeah. Alrighty, friendos. You guys have a good rest of your night.
Bye bye. Enjoy the stream or the
Bye-bye.
product stream in 2 hours. If you're
Yeah,
on
I probably
YouTube,
won't watch it. I'll
that's
probably
not
go
gonna
to
happen.
bed.
Alright, good night.
We'll see if SDS gets banned. Goodbye.
Bye.